Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Gashagwa has been making several statements as of late, and today the statement that he made has convinced many Kenyans to believe that Gashagwa is actually indirectly addressing one Fred Matiangi after the Jubilee NDC, where Fred Matiangi was part of the Jubilee, and seemingly he might fly the Jubilee flag as the party leader. And so Gachagua in his statement is arguing that presidents is not made in boardroom or hotel meetings, or even including sharing someone's photo or image online. Presidents means going on the ground and delivering your agenda to the people so that it is accepted by the audience, and convincing people that when you say a statement, it can even stay for a month, people remembering what you said. Kwa mfano kama mambo ya one term. So this is Gachagwa's statement, but Fred Matiangi also has responded. So first of all, Gachagua, then we go to Fred Matiangi's response, and we look at which way forward for the opposition. Will it really unite to the end, or what is happening in the middle there?
Everywhere. Getting elected as president is about political mobilization. Many people may want to spend a lot of time in hotels and boardrooms discussing theories. I am a very experienced politician who have delivered 2 presidents to this country, and I know how to make a president. There is no president you will make in a boardroom. Presidents are made in the field. Sindio? So sisi ni watu ya mashinani, and you must go and mobilize people and inspire them, and you must have content. People must remember what you say 1 month down the line. That is how you become a president. So sisi tuko hapo na tunasukuma ground, and I want to encourage all of you mukitoka.
Now there is one thing that Fred Matiangi believes in, that there is a leadership that opposition put in place, the framework, because they are not yet gone into the coalition agreement and all that. It's just still united opposition. But now they have a framework that will help them to go into the serious coalition that they are going to sign, make some agreement, and move forward. So with this framework, there is a spokesperson, unakumbuka, and the head of secretariat, Mukisa Kitui. Then there is the convenience of the coalition in the meetings, Martha Karua and Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. So there is that kind of leadership. Then Arap Kirwa, in terms of committees, organizing and all that. And so, other person speaking outside these individuals, he don't take it seriously. But he has promised to exercise patience until they make sure that opposition is going to work. So that is what Matiangi believes in.
I've said in other environments before that our patience will be tested. Our perseverance will be tested. Our sense of patriotism will be tested. But we must overcome those temptations and work together, because the people of Kenya expect that their leaders will work together. So I don't want to go into, because the infrastructure we have in the opposition is already actually laid out. We have 2 conveners of the team, Honorable Martha Karua and Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka. We have an official spokesperson who heads the secretariat now, the Honorable Dr. Muhisa Kitui. And then the other structures that already have been set up, the Honorable Kipruto Kirwa heads the coalition building committee. And he has drawn in a lot of other people and leaders from other walks of life. It's an institution. So we have to act in an institutionalized manner. So one thing I will not do, to be frank with you, is I cannot speak on the sidelines of that infrastructure when I do not have the authority of the conveners or the authority of the spokesperson to address certain matters. And these leaders, at the right time, will address these issues. But everyone knows this, and I pointed this out. This is a journey that we are walking, and this is what will test our political maturity. It will test our leadership skills, our sense of inclusion, and our patience. And for us used here to include people like myself who are interested in national leadership, I'm willing to be as patient as time and the Lord will allow, and stay the course, work with the people of Kenya, and make my contribution and be a leader. The arguments you see are actually good if you look at them from a positive point of view. Just imagine if we were in a country where the thinking of one person rules the day and is the way everyone goes.
Now, one would be asking why Gachagua now directing his statement to Matiangi. Why? And which way forward also for the united opposition? That is the discussion I would want us to have on this Punchline. But before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, winning an election against William Ruto, it is not going to be just a walk in the park like what people would say. Winning against a sitting president who has the machinery and everything. You know, there is two things when there is an incumbent. Winning, then again claiming that power. So it starts with winning. And so to win, one would want to have an organized opposition like what we witnessed during 2017 NASA coalition. You need such kind of unity. If you have it, you win. NASA won. And it was clear win. Though they called for another election, which Raila did not participate. So you should ask why did Maraga nullify the election? You know there was cheating there. So we were expecting in this new united opposition, they speak with one voice. But it seems like Gachagua wants to dictate everything. That's what I'm trying to see here. Like if you do what you don't want, he attacks you. So Gachagua is just watching, very careful, waiting for your mistake, and he pounds on you. Gachagua is not happy that Fred Matiangi has accepted to work with the Jubilee. His plan was that Matiangi should have his own political party and not Jubilee. Reason is obvious. I had explained in other videos. Matiangi would want only DCP to be the Mount Kenya regional political party. But remember, Jubilee has its origin from Mount Kenya. So if they accept this two political party, if you miss the DCP ticket, you can rush for Jubilee ticket. Then you will be marinated easily and accepted in Mount Kenya. Gachagua attack hiyo. Huyo ni mtu wa one party state in the region. And hence that is what is making him to stage a fight against Fred Matiang'i. Issue of Jubilee party. So anasema Matiang'i wanaenda boardroom meeting, hawakuji kwa public, or using your images online, thinking you will get the vote. It's all about the fight in Mount Kenya region. But his approach, it is not going to help that much. What we know is that Gachagua will not be on the ballot. Yes, Gachagua is challenging his impeachment, but he stands impeached until that verdict has been changed by the court. Gachagua cannot be cleared by IBC to vie for the presidency. Until that case has been heard, then the court make a change. Kama uamini wewe endo angalie ile ya nani? Ile ya Mike Sonko. Until the matter has been heard, a verdict has been given, Gachagua stands impeached. So Gachagua might not vie, and his interest is not really much in vying. That's why he's saying that I have experience of making president, and I've made it too. Wa kwanza anasema ni Uhuru, wa pili anasema ni Ruto. So he has that experience. Therefore, his work here is to make someone president. Since he holds that experience. But now you look at the attack, it's not really going to help the opposition, because they appointed the opposition spokesperson who should actually be speaking the opposition views. Mukisa Kitui, sio yeye. Sasa Gachagua is going ahead to do like everything. With that speed, it might not help. But Matiangi is acting soberly, and that's why his response is he is democratic. He is actually diplomatic in his response. He has a lot of patience, and he is constructive in his attempt to respond to Gachagua. But we'll be waiting to see which way the opposition will be going, because we will need like everyone in this opposition. Otherwise, if you scatter everything and everyone, you end up being the biggest loser.